This segment of Delmarva Life is brought to you by Community Behavioral Health.
We've said it before and we will continue to say it. Mental illnesses are real health issues, and although you may not be dealing with these issues, chances are someone close to you is.
Like other health issues, treatment can range everywhere from cognitive therapy to hospitalization, and these treatments are going to work more effectively if they're done in conjunction with a healthy lifestyle. Well, here to further explain that is Dr. Suni Jani of Community Behavioral Health. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So a person's lifestyle will really affect their mental health.
Yes, and it's just like physical health. If you go to your primary care physician, they usually start talking to you about diet, exercise, and other lifestyle factors. So, I'm here today to talk about how it impacts mental health.
Okay, so I know that physical activity is good, or lack thereof is not good.
Yeah.
And let's talk about that a little bit.
So physical health is, physical activity. It's been found to impact so many aspects of mood, just because exercise is found to kind of increase endorphins, which are often associated with improving mood in general. So people that are a little bit more sedentary, and sedentary is kind of defined as not doing any kind of movement whatsoever. So this is people who kind of even just like cleaning the house is a big struggle for them in general, which is what many of us can say that about ourselves, but this is really people who find it a struggle to move around even a half hour a day.
Yeah.
That has a big impact on mood in general. So physical health recommendations are about half an hour a day, and a lot of studies have found that has an impact on mental health as well.
And when you say move around, enough to raise your heart rate?
Heart rate, yep.
Okay.
And so that varies from person to person based on their age.
Okay, so we're always talking about smoking being bad for your physical health. What about your mental health?
So it's interesting, we often associate smoking, as one of those major risk factors for heart disease and lung disease. And what we found is that people with heart disease and lung disease also move around a lot less. And as we just discussed, that does impact your mood significantly. And another thing with smoking is it's one of its major components is nicotine. And nicotine is something that people start needing more and more of. And as you start smoking, initially nicotine makes you feel relaxed, but then paradoxically, when you don't have enough of it in your system, you start feeling anxious. So then you start having to have more and more smoke breaks, and then you start having anxiety. And another thing is it's not just cigarettes. We also found this with vaping, and because it's one of those things that it's not really well regulated or well understood at this time, and it's not necessarily something that's been studied for as long as smoking, which means that we don't know exactly what's in it. So smoking, we know for sure, cigarette smoking, we know has tars and different toxins in it, and that's been associated with emphysema, cardiovascular disease, and that's been associated with depression. Vaping in general, we don't know what's in it, and so it's one of those things that we also need to kind of consider when we talk about smoking and its impact on mental illness.
All right, so I know that when I'm not feeling in a good mood or anything, or feeling down, chocolate always makes me feel better, but I mean, diet in general affects your mental health?
Yes, unfortunately that's true, and it's a hard thing to bring up with a lot of people because fried food, fatty food is comfort food, and comfort food does make you feel great, again, in the moment, just like cigarette smoking makes you feel great in the moment, just like a glass of wine in the moment. We all feel great after having it, but we all have to think about the long-term effects of what we're doing in terms of lifestyle. So while that fried food and fatty food is kind of helping you after a long, hard day, the reality is you do have to have a vitamin, and which comes from a vegetable, which many kids I see, and some adults, actually, let's be realistic, many adults we see don't really want to have. But the reality is low vitamin D, low B12 is associated with many mental illnesses, which actually sometimes present like delirium and some psychotic disorders.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't realize that. So I think an obvious question here, sleep.
Sleep is a big one. So I think many of us can say if we haven't had the best night's sleep, we come in grumpy the next day. And so if this happens for a long period of time, we come in grumpier than usual. And actually there are some conditions where we look delirious if we haven't had sleep. So one thing a lot of doctors talk about is sleep hygiene. And so sleep hygiene is making sure you go to sleep at the same time every night and kind of have a bedtime ritual. So one thing I stress this to all my patients, I think I'm a little bit known for talking about this, it's making sure that you minimize screen time, because one thing that's kind of happened in our digital age is that most of us kind of go to bed with our cell phones. I think it's kind of replaced teddy bears for some people, and our brains actually start to think of our cell phone light as sunlight. So it's not producing the melatonin that tells us that it's night now, it's time to go to bed. And so we kind of have this fractured sleep cycle.
Yep.
And we don't go to sleep correctly anymore. So sometimes a lot of people will say, well, I guess I slept, but it didn't feel restful. And so good sleep hygiene means going to sleep the same time every night, turning off screens, trying to make sure that you wake up at the same time every day, trying to cut down on caffeine after noon. Really hard.
Yeah.
I know we all have that 2:30 feeling that's been brought up. So sleep's a big one.
So to recap, healthy body, healthy mind.
There you go.
There we go.
Sleep
Thank you.
hygiene. I never heard sleep
Yeah.
hygiene.
Yeah.
Dr. Suni Johnny,
Thank you so
thank
much.
you so much.